This beat go hard.
Yo, what it is, can't be canceled. We back with another one, yes sir.
What's good, man? It's for Kenji, man. What it do?
And your boy Meech.
Yes, sir.
We back here with another one. We got some good shit to talk about today. We gonna talk about the Rumble in the Jungle, nigga. Part 4.
Yeah.
Yes sir. Chris Brown and Usher. Ding ding. Boop boop.
It's a mess.
I heard my man Usher got them paws put on him for being simp of the year, protecting Tiana Taylor. Something that's not even his. What you feel about that?
Man, if you put everything in context,
more shit's gonna come out.
Usher threw that party. He was hosting that party for Chris Brown. I don't know why he jumped trying to beef with Tiana Taylor. I guess I'm saying Chris Brown. But I see from Usher's point of view, he like, oh shit, Chris Brown about to get caught some another Rihanna shit.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And he kind of calm his homie down. He like, bro, it's your birthday. Come on, man. Fuck this hoe. All right, I'll kick her out if you want me to. You know what I'm saying? And he like, fuck it. You know, just tripping. But we ain't gonna get the full story until it's all over with. And I don't think Usher gonna say nothing.
But let's just be glad that nothing happened like the Tory Lanez and Megan situation. None shit like that happened. I'm glad ain't nothing happened, even if it was just some fisticuffs. I'm glad ain't nothing bad happened.
What I say is, these guys that's getting caught up in these situations, usually if you go look at their past records on the internet, you'll see that there's a pattern. You know what I'm saying? And not to accuse Michael Jackson of anything, but let me tell you this.
Damn, Mike getting shots.
Man, these is your boys, all right? This is Usher and Chris Brown, these your boys. So we got to bring you up. If somebody say for the last 30, 40 years that you touch kids, you at least touch one.
Nah, I don't believe that.
No, man, I believe it, bro. Think about this. Nobody's about to accuse you of something for that fucking long, bro.
But it was only 2 people, and one of them came out and said that it was forced upon them. So
it was more than 2. I saw that video, and even though them people are disingenuous and they could be lying and getting paid off, I mean, like, first of all, why are you in a situation where you over at people's family's house dressed like you one of the members?
I give you that, but I don't feel like that's pedophile.
It may not be pedophilia, but the shit weird, and it's
all
so
the
weird.
cameras around that man's house, there would have been something caught.
So that's what I'm saying. It's like it's the same thing with Chris Brown. Man, Chris Brown been known, bro. He got a strainer. He got a what's that girl, Karuchi? Karuchi had to get a what they call a restraining order on this dude. You think that you got to get evidence for that? Yeah. You can't just be getting no restraining order on anybody, and the judge is gonna be like, you know what? We gonna get a restraining order on this guy that we don't know nothing about, and you don't know nothing about, and you ain't giving him no evidence. So here, take it. No, there's evidence. You don't get no restraining, man, bro. Something wrong with Chris Brown.
Something is wrong with him.
And we knew it when he was out here throwing blood gang signs up, and this nigga from what?
Virginia.
VA. Nigga, what the fuck? Bro, stop all this false claiming, and y'all guarantee you can't talk that man out of that shit. Even though he's not in that shit, he ain't putting no. He probably put money in those dudes' pockets because he live in LA. Yeah. And that's what niggas do. That's the same shit Suge Knight did.
Yeah, you right.
Man, them niggas, Suge Knight was a motherfucking football player turned security turned gangster turned CEO of motherfucking business.
I think it was a security for Suge Knight that did it, because once you seen that security, that means you muscle. That means you do some shit. That means you either got some hands or you strong, something crazy about you that you'll knock a nigga out. So I think that's what pushed him over that edge, and he was already big. It's like you got the total opposites. You got Shaq and you got man, why I forget what we talking about already. What's his name? Shit.
Shaq and who?
The nigga we just talking about. Suge. Suge. I'm sorry, y'all. My bad. Suge. One is a big teddy bear because, you know, he did so much to make him feel like a joyful person to be around. You got Suge Knight, he used that big to the other side where he wanted you to be scared of that size and shit.
He wanted
Chris Brown got that same shit because he big as fuck.
Them niggas wanted to be like them gangsters in the hood. And the reason why them niggas wanted to be that is because a lot of women in the hood like those gangsters.
Yeah, that's what they like.
They don't like niggas that, it's not even necessarily they looking for money. That's what's crazy. They're not even looking for the money. They just looking for the whole image of a gangster.
It's a sense of a thrill for women. It's a thrill for women want to be able to correct something and knowing they can't. It's the drive to try to correct it. I could turn him around. I could make him change. It's that kind of shit.
Chris Brown just
Chris Brown got problems, bro.
He got problems.
And if it is true you put hands on my man Usher, he need to go ahead and pull that yappa out and make it burn on your ass, man.
I don't even think he gonna.
Nah, I'm just playing. Don't do that.
I think Usher knows Chris Brown a little bit more than us, and knows that Chris Brown got something wrong with him, and that I think Usher.
That's why he skated over there real quick. She said, "Hey, what's going on over here?"
Yeah, and I think Usher probably knew Chris Brown when he was a kid. He probably saw this dude dancing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Knew this nigga since he was a kid. You know, a lot of people like to skip Usher, but Usher really is the middleman of the Michael Jackson era between Chris Brown era.
Justin Bieber and shit.
Man, ain't nobody talking about Justin.
I'm just saying, it's the connection because they say
that white boy. I ain't trying to make a race thing. That white boy ain't messing with none of the people we talking about.
I know, I understand. Usher is the icon that Michael Jackson was to Usher. That's what I'm saying.
These niggas was dancing. That's one thing is that when I see videos now, think about videos. You don't see the singer type guy dancing in choreography with multiple people. Like the song. Do you remember the time? The video.
Yeah.
Remember that video?
Yeah.
Bruh, they brought you back.
Chris Brown does it. In every video he does something. He does something choreographed.
Not in a way where it's creative to me. It just seemed like,
what?
I'm telling you, I'm comparing this dude to Michael Jackson and Usher.
You can't compare him because Michael Jackson is the first to do some shit like that.
No.
He was the first to fucking make a thriller. The first nigga to make a movie video.
Yo,
you can't compare the two.
Hold up. I could compare Michael Jackson to the people that came before him too.
No, you can't. Because who came before Michael?
Oh my God.
I know him. But who was the nigga that was Michael before Michael? Rick James?
No. You know
Marvin Gaye?
No.
So who was Michael Jackson before Michael Jackson?
What's his name?
Elvis? That's what I'm saying.
Elvis. Hold up. Because you saying everybody, because I'm trying to remember his name. This is a man, I swear. But it be nothing. Who's that?
Nigga.
Who's that? Who is that? Because I can't remember his name. Who sang that song?
This is a man. He's talking about not Rick James.
Not Rick James. I can't. You see, why his name is not coming to? It's weird.
Cat Williams made fun of him. He was like,
boy, this is gonna be embarrassing. Why is man's name not popping up? Because I'm not forgetting my point.
Because we know who we talk about. We just.
But you saying, cause see, you acting like people wasn't comparing him.
And yeah, you're right. I'll give you him.
And a lot of the moves.
I'll give you him. I'm sorry.
A lot of the moves. Nah, I gotta find this man. We can't just. A lot of the moves that Michael Jackson was doing, he got it from that man.
Yeah, you're right. And then, I don't know why it's from my tongue.
Yeah, it just and then you forgetting the Temptations and all them niggas that's
they weren't Michael Jackson, bro. Stop,
bruh. Michael Jackson.
Isley Brothers were, if anything, were the Commodores were.
Are you shitting on?
Few moments later.
James Brown. Oh, damn, how we fucked that up? Legendary. Before Michael Jackson was moonwalking, this nigga was sea walking.
I'll give you that.
All right, so but we always compare.
But we'll never compare niggas to James Brown because why?
I do.
No, we compare people to Michael Jackson. We don't never put James Brown in that conversation. You know why? It's because it wasn't.
That's because you niggas don't know James Brown.
I know James Brown.
Because look, at that time, see, a lot of people don't know. Michael Jackson made music videos. He changed the game music videos. Usually back in the day,
that's what I'm saying. The visual part.
Yeah,
that's why we compare it.
Back in the day with James Brown, when they did a music video, they just be on stage dancing. Michael Jackson said, "Fuck that stage. Put me in a goddamn movie-like scene."
That's what I'm saying. But James Brown didn't
and that's
have that.
what I'm talking about. Chris Brown. Put me in the movie, nigga.
James Brown wasn't able to have that. He had to do live. He had to do lives and concerts.
Hold up. We're going to stay with Chris Brown because that's how this started.
You're right.
Name a video where Chris Brown, the latest video where he has a song and a video where it's choreographing a movie, but it's staying on topic of the song.
Topic of the song.
It can't just be him dancing in front of a waterfall with some bitches, and then you don't know how that correlates with the song.
What about We Know How to Party?
What's that song? I don't remember that video. What was the video?
It's Yo Gotti and Kodak Black.
Hell nah.
He was choreographing in a fucking pool.
Man, it was no story though.
I mean, you ain't gonna get a story with every song, nigga.
Nah, with at least
Chris Brown.
But I'm just saying. I'm not saying every song. I'm just saying I'm trying to get you when I'm about to tell you when the last time he did that same thing. Give me that with Lil Wayne. When they came in, they was back in the 70s and shit, and they had a story. He was in the train track. He was about to pull his bitch. Lil Wayne came out of nowhere with dreads.
You gotta watch more Chris Brown, bro.
Bro,
what about the Drake? What about the Drake song? What about the Drake and Chris Brown? That
wasn't like a choreographed story.
But that was creative. We talking about creative. That was creative as hell for him and Drake to do that, where it was like a dance battle, and then he took a whole soloette and he took a whole and danced to it.
But most of the videos,
that was
let me tell you though,
creative.
I'm talking about, if you think about with Michael Jackson's video, and think about this, if it wasn't for Michael Jackson, all those little white boy groups would have never been.
But that's why I say you can't compare dude, because he was the first. So once you're the first to do it,
but he's not the first. We already agreed that he wasn't the first.
He was the first visually to do it, because you had everything James Brown. You know, James Brown got videos.
When we talk about visually, remember what I'm saying.
Concerts.
I want you to understand what I'm saying. I'm talking about from the beginning to the end of the video. It's telling you a story. How many times Michael Jackson made that? He got so many videos where there's a story. It's like he playing another role. You feel me? A lot of times Chris Brown is just playing himself.
That's like I said, he was the first to do it. That's why.
I know. But Chris, you can say that. But my thing is, why don't we see that more often where people who make
because people don't care. People don't care about it, so that's why they don't invest the time in doing it.
Every now and then,
music. They don't care about the video, because most niggas ain't gonna go watch the video. They're gonna go download it on Apple Music. They're gonna go fucking download it on Spotify.
Beyonce still be doing that shit.
Why they don't trust them?